Hello YouTube, Kevin here, and this is actually take 3 of my video. This is a preview of my new computer corner, and what you see here is a monitor here I used to test my computers with, if it's maybe like a desktop. Here's my HP Vectra. HP Pavilion is up there along with the main power strip. There's a secondary power strip, and then it splits out to the outlet up there and the power strip below here. I'm working on my Raspberry Pi case mod, but the person on AliExpress actually sent me a defective board. It works except for the composite input. Both of them are broken. They don't actually they always will show no signal. That's my LG E300. There's a Samsung UMPC that I've yet to make a video of, and the rest of the levels are for storage. Here are a couple of wires that I've got from my Element 14 the reels, so I stuck them onto a pole and put it like that. I can take as much wire as I like. I'm watching, and there's supposed to be a board behind here. Because this board is not there, I can go look through it straight to the TV. I'm watching Discovery Turbo now. Here's the remote, StarHub cable TV. So anyways, I'll show you. This is a clue. This is an IBM laptop battery, and what I want to show you is this. It's an IBM ThinkPad R52, and I've seen a few YouTubers who have the R51, but theirs fell victim to basically like the GPU. The solder is not connected, so with the GPU that is disconnected from the board, and you have to like wait for it to warm up and then it will turn on. That's the same problem that kind of killed my HP Touch, my TX2, but I believe this the IBM ThinkPad T40 and R50 series are also affected by this. This one actually shows an early sign of it. I've actually looked on the bottom. This is actually not an original IBM unit. This is actually a Lenovo unit from when they were halfway through their acquisition. I can tell that because the Windows XP COA actually does not say IBM, it says Lenovo Singapore. And I can also tell that this computer was pretty around a mid to high end model. And the problem with this is that the only problem I've seen with this is the not only is the battery dying, but also the internal LCD. The backlight has gone from like the parts of the backlight that's usually white is like yellowish, and I can think of that as maybe like the backlight is aging or something. Let's have a look inside. No, let's have a tour of the ports here. There's your hard drive. I believe it's a Ultra Bay 2 slot. Is it or Ultra Bay Plus? I'm not sure, but it is an Ultra Bay slot. If I can pull the catch here and pull out the disk drive, can I? I don't think so. Right. I've forgotten how to remove the. I don't know how to actually remove the disk drive from here. I think I have to use like my nail and pull that out. Oh, okay. Oh yes, it's actually an Ultra Bay enhanced. This is a CD burner, and this is a CD rewritable burner and a DVD reader. I believe I saw on eBay there's also a DVD burner that over here it actually says DVD multi, and has a gray eject button instead of a blue one. Over there is a VGA port. On the back is a battery slot. This laptop could be ordered with either a 6-cell or a 9-cell battery, which would stick out like that, and then at this end there's like a triangle kind of a shape there. That would be if it had the 9-cell battery. But this one has the 6-cell battery, and I checked Lenovo's website. They said that the runtime when it's new would be 3.6 hours, but this one I haven't tested. I just charged the battery, but I haven't tested the life. I'm just gonna run this off of the power adapter. I have the original power adapter, and over here is behind here is power adapter, a parallel printer port, parallel port there. We have 2 USB ports, which I believe are 2.0. We have what looks like an S video port. Then there's a modem, 56K modem. There's Ethernet, the lights for the internet, Ethernet jack I mean. Then there's headphone and microphone slots, heatsink vent, Firewire 800, and there's also a card bus slot. Card bus being the 32-bit expansion card, and has a gold strip at the end of the card. I like how okay, you can't really see this, but there's actually one door, while other computer manufacturers at the time would put like 2 doors that just go inwards. You don't move independently, but this one has 1 door, so you can so if you want to put only 1 card in the card bar slot, you have to put it on the top. You can't put it below. And the eject buttons for the card bar slot. On the front here, we have nothing except the speakers on the bottom, and that's it. Just catch. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. I believe this has the 15-inch XGA screen. You can actually you could have actually ordered this with a 14.1-inch or 15-inch either XGA 1024 by 768 or a Super XGA Plus, which is a 1400 by 1050, which is what YouTube user Delo304's one of his Latitude D500s actually has the Super XGA screen, while the rest have the regular XGA. So, and then on the lights here, there's Wi-Fi, numlock, caps lock, hard drive, power, battery, and sleep. There's a Windows XP sticker, which is completely worn off, a Centrino sticker that is wearing off. This computer has a Pentium M with Intel Centrino, and Intel Centrino is basically like basically I heard from a YouTuber it's Intel processor plus chipset plus wireless card, and that's pretty much it. And I believe for AMD had their own version of Intel Centrino, which is called AMD Vision. That's AMD processor plus AMD chipset plus ATI graphics, and that's what that means. And I really apologize, and I apologize for my chair being squeaky. His keyboard with a track point. My only computer to actually have a track point and a fingerprint sensor. This actually, I believe, I haven't actually checked properly, but this one seems to have both the TPM security chip and a fingerprint sensor. I don't know, and also there's actually this sticker here. I can tell this was originally owned by a company, and this is one of the more mid to high end models, because it has Windows XP Professional. While my laptop I used to have at this time period when this was made, late 2005, it was an NEC Versa E400 that I like abused to bits, and it still worked. I mean, it still worked. until one day I was trying to reinstall Windows XP, and from like the NEC recovery disk was corrupted, so I had to use a retail disk, and it went up like around 40 to 50%, and you just shut off every time I did that. Yeah, and thinking about it now, it could have been the hard drive that had the problem. And okay, going back to this, we have access IBM button. When the Lenovo acquisition was complete, and they actually changed the name of the button to ThinkVantage, which is kind of more fitting. There's volume down, up, mute. I prefer mute down, up. There's function for like something with a cross. I'm guessing that means hibernate, that's sleep. I think that one means mute. That's display switch. Wait, no, hold on. Wait, it has a cross symbol. I'm not sure. I think this is a shutdown. This sleep. F12 is a hibernate. Then there's a brightness up, down, and there's also the think light. This does not have a webcam, but the think light is basically the kind of light they have up here on the display, and it shines down onto the keyboard. I don't know how that stacks up against. I mean, I feel that gives more kind of light than a backlit keyboard. And also here is power button. Now enough talking. I need to power this up. I did not turn on the monitor just now because it was making some kind of a noise when the audio wasn't plugged in. I need to turn off the monitor. I'll turn on the power here. I don't have a battery hooked up, so the battery light is not on. The battery is over there. I have not tested the battery life, but I think maybe that will be like less than an hour, I guess. And of course, IBM/Lenovo's a traditional blue enter key. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. The power button, strangely enough, is not round, and it sometimes helps plug in the AC adapter when you're using your laptop without a battery. Let's take two. Okay, it's on, and this is the problem with the screen here. At the BIOS, actually press the button here. It'll actually take you to like their recovery system, and it's booting up Windows XP now. You can see because the screen is less than half is usable. I'll turn on the monitor here, and I will plug in a VGA port. I'm gonna get this in. Okay. Plug the audio in so that it does not make like the noise that's making now. The headphone jack is kind of loose, and that is welcome. I actually did some modifications to the software. The little battery indicator in the taskbar has the 3 dashes because there's no battery inserted. Can I also show you what the Think light does? Function page up, you get this little orange light here. You see that? And it shines down onto the keyboard. Let me just turn off the light here to kind of show you the effect that it does. So this is what the Think light does. It's not really visible on the camera here, but basically it gives you more visibility when typing in the dark as compared to like a backlight in the keyboard or like below the keyboard, because you not only can see the keyboard keys, but you can also see the trackpad and also the track point. Track point. Let me just switch it off here, and I'll just close this part away. Now, this was owned by a company, then probably was decommissioned and then given to maybe one of their employees. This isn't the company's original install that they actually before they sent out the computer, they actually before they sent off the computer, they actually did a reinstall of Windows XP from the factory image, and they actually also installed Microsoft Office 2010 Professional Plus, which sadly when I opened it, I found that it was actually a corporate license, and it had like a red title bar that said activation failed, because it was actually like a corporate use version for Microsoft's volume licensing, and it is connected to my home Wi-Fi network. So this, I have not did a reinstall of Windows myself, and the I also installed the Royal theme myself, because I kind of like XP better with the Royal theme. I also enabled clear type. Now the only things that I installed on this computer is actually mostly a fresh install of Windows XP from the factory image. This Windows XP Professional has been up, and it's been fully updated. I actually updated it earlier today. That's all the IBM software, including basically the like client security software. I'm not sure what that does, but I think that's something to do with the security module. There's also the fingerprint control center. I have not enabled a password on here, but because I'm thinking of doing a reinstall on here, but again, this is mostly a fresh install of Windows that's been installed with the updates. It also has a record now, which I believe is actually made by Sonic, but the yep, it is a Sonic record now. Apparently it's that's been IBM branded. And yeah, it's pretty much as typical as any other OEM version of Sonic record now. I believe my NEC M320 back then, I think it also had record now, as far as I could remember. It also had a Windows 98 version of Real Player, which could not be removed. Because that's actually a story for another day. There's a message center apparently, and there's also a product registration link there, which is probably like useless because it's already been registered. Also, I don't know which company used to own these, because the only company sticker that's there is this sticker here that's probably like they are kind of tracking, so you can track like the model number and stuff. I'm gonna go to it. And I know I don't have, and there's the security center icon in the corner. This actually came with a Norton antivirus 2005 trial, which is like obsolete already, like really. And the virus protection not found. I am going to do a full reinstall of this system. But yeah, I think I do want to do it, and I also want to maybe like next weekend I will want to kind of open it up and reseat the video cable, because over here we can actually see there's the hinges on this side and that side, but there's also this little guide here. You can't see it, but there's actually a guide for the video cable. It's actually a ribbon cable that runs down from the like the light and the LCD. No. I believe the light runs down one of the hinges, wireless antenna runs down one of the hinges, and LED cables run down one of the hinges, and then this here is only for the, I believe only for the LCD cable. So I mean, it's mostly okay. It's not, but it is in the early stage of the kind of video problems where it's only giving an image. I mean, it's giving a bad image on the LCD, and yeah, I also found there's some pretty interesting kind of software here. when you like press the while the computer is switched on, when you press like the Ultra Bay to kind of pull the tab out and then use your nail to actually pull out disk drive, or the unofficial second hard drive module, it will actually automatically put a send the safely remove hardware command to Windows. There's a create recovery disk and rescue media. There's active protection system. I believe this one has like a kind of a hard drive mount, like it's a shock mounted hard drive. So if I show the real-time status here, I believe Lenovo still has this on their newer models, and if I tilt the laptop, you'll actually tilt in the graphic here to show that the like the shock protection is working. So let me just tilt the laptop here. So that works. So yeah. So it does actually have a hard drive shock protection. My NEC laptop I had back then was kind of maybe like a low end for the home market. So it did not have Wi-Fi, although they are more expensive models actually had a physical switch for the Wi-Fi. What else? Access connections, rescue and recovery, power manager. Power manager, I believe, is the thing that gives that little battery icon in the taskbar there. They will usually be green and tell you like the battery percentage. Earlier today when I was testing this, I actually decided to let the battery charge up to 100%. Ultra Nav Wizard. What is this? I haven't actually seen it. Oh, I think I get it now. Ultra Nav is basically both the trackpad and touchpad combined, I believe. Custom settings, sensitivity. So you can control both of them from one program. That's cool. Another utility is like if you let me just show you. I'll first press function F7 and you can see the utility pops up here on the screen. My normal display settings, the first one actually would be the external display only. Presentation of projector and laptop, there's XGA and XGA. I believe clean desktop presentation or projector means that it does the Windows multiple monitors and dual display. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's also using multiple monitors, and the last option is internal LCD only, which is like, I don't know, like I can't really show you, but I think I'll just click this here. So here it is. I think my NEC laptop back then, it also had this, back then Windows XP era laptops had a low, the TFT screens had like a low pixel per inch, so the Windows XP taskbar would be about the size of your finger. Like, no, I mean like about the size of your index finger, and later the screen set. To the late Windows XP era, the screens had more PPI in it. They were still TFTs, not IPS like modern computers do, and so it had like a smaller, like just say it has higher resolution. And I also find out that I'm actually talking for too long. So Anyways, I have to stop the video for now. I'm really sorry, but this is Kevin signing off. Thanks for watching.